Welcome back, friends, to the Castro Valley News live show. My name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. This is the show we do every Tuesday and Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m. Let's jump right into the roll call. Tiffany, good evening to you. Glad you can join us. Jean is with us. Jean says, happy Tuesday. Warm enough. It is downright hot. It's pretty miserable. Kathy is with us. Good evening, Kathy. I hope everybody is safe and healthy during this incredible heat wave. And there you go. There's a friendly note from our moderator. Be sure to click the love icon beside your comment space. Every heart helps us raise awareness of Castro Valley News throughout the Facebook existence sphere. Tiffany just sent 100 stars. Thank you, Tiffany. This is Tiffany's 39th week. Ross is in the house. Good evening, Ross. This is Ross's fourth week. Thank you, Ross. Kathy and Bob both just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Kathy and Bob. This is Bob's. Let me see. I got it on the list here. This is Bob's fifth week. Thank you, Bob. And Ross. This is Ross's fifth week as well. Thank you, Ross, for sending 50 stars. Good evening, Eileen. Hope you're doing well. Bob is at the weather desk, and he says it's hot. Yes, completely accurate. Do not forget, Dennis just sent 200 stars. Thank you, Dennis. This is Dennis's, I have it here. Where are you on my list? Dennis's 38th week. Thank you, Dennis. Dennis sent 200 stars. Thank you, sir. And again, this is Dennis's 38th week. Tiffany is the reigning Queen of Stars, 39 weeks. Kathy has, oh no, I wrote down the wrong name. Kathy sent 50 stars. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy is at 22 weeks. Yeah, Dennis says, hot Tuesday, most definitely. Dawn is in the house. Good evening. Eileen just sent 200 stars. Thank you, Eileen. This is Eileen's, I've got you on my list, Eileen. This is Eileen's 38th week. Thank you, Eileen. Ginger, welcome to the show. Indeed, definitely too hot. Okay, Ross is at 2 weeks. I sit corrected. Thank you, Ross. And I believe Ginger is new to the show. So welcome to the show, Ginger. We are glad you can join us. Mom is in the house. Mom says, hello, Castro Valley News. Today is Tuesday, September 6th, 2022. Officially hot. The weather is hot. It is crazy warm. And again, I hope you guys are staying healthy and cool somehow in this weather. So our moderator just unearthed some information saying that rolling power outages are slowing stream delivery, just a FYI. So if you're having streaming issues, that's what's going on. John is made in the shade and cool like you wouldn't believe. John says, hello, my friends. It's a nice cold day. And yes, guys, we have a new listener tonight, new viewer, Ginger. Welcome to the show, Ginger. Glad you can join us. Again, my name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. This is a live show that we do Tuesdays and Saturdays from 7 to 8 p.m., where we talk about things that are on our mind, things that are happening in our neighborhoods, things that are happening nationally, things that are affecting our lives. John says hello to Mom. Hi, Mom. How are you doing? Since we're talking about the heat, we're going to jump right into the topic of the day, the topic of the week, because from what I'm hearing on a lot of the newscasts, Kathy says, welcome to Ginger. Welcome, Ginger. Yes, glad you can join us. John is saying hello to Jean. It's sounding like Jean says, hi there, Mom. Hi, Mom. That's from me and Jean. We love you. It sounds like there's not going to be any significant cooling until early next week. Jamie is with us. Jamie is new as well. Welcome to the show, Jamie. Oh no, Jamie's not new, but we're still glad that Jamie is joining us. Jamie, welcome back. And again, welcome to Ginger. She is new to the show. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments as part of the roll call. Ginger says thanks for all of the welcoming. Ross is saying hello to Mom. Ross also says Dawn is the Mon. And definitely I want to remind you guys, Dawn is back. Don is with us, and we are better for his presence on the show. So we're talking about the heat, the hot weather, the topic of discussion. I heard that I think it was Palo Alto is doing voluntary rolling blackouts for their power customers. SC, welcome to the show, SC. SC just sent 200 stars. Thank you, SC. This is SC's first week sending stars, and we are so glad that you did. Yes, Don, we see you. You are with us, and we are glad to have you joining us tonight. Ross says, welcome to Ginger. You know what I heard? I heard this earlier, not too long ago, that Half Moon Bay is in the 80s today. And it's mind-blowing, the temperatures that are just skyrocketing. John just texted me. He said he's having some issues. He's gonna come back soon. So, guys, definitely, if you're having viewing issues, our moderator has unearthed some information that the rolling blackouts are having a effect on the stream delivery. So I apologize for that. However, if you're having connectivity issues, you can definitely watch the full video after the fact. It will be posted on the page, and you will not miss a thing. Denise says no signal. Apologize for that. So again, it seems like the rolling power outages are affecting the live stream, and definitely I had some issues getting connected. Bob is having some issues. He says this isn't working. Give it a minute, but if not, see you Saturday. Bob, salute you. Stay cool, my friend. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Dennis says hello to Ginger. Jean is saying welcome, Ginger. Shout out to Ginger. Ross says he sees Don. I see Don. Don is in the house. Anyways, the heat. There are, let me give you some information here when it comes to places that you can actually go where you can enjoy some air conditioning. Don says hello to Mom. You can always go to the mall. You can go to Target, depending on how comfortable you are being in big business buildings. You can also go to the Castro Valley Library. They have air conditioning there. They also have, John is back with us. Welcome back, John. So we're talking about cooling locations where you can enjoy air conditioning. There is a big rollout in San Leandro. If you want to head over to San Leandro, there is a community resource center at the San Leandro Main Library. The address for that is 300 Estadio Avenue. That will be Wednesday, September 7th, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Thursday, September 8th. That is going to be 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Cali Life is in the house. Welcome to the show. And this location, the Community Resource Center, of course, has air conditioning, free Wi-Fi, water and ice, in addition to heat-related resource kits. So definitely, if you have people that you know that may be sensitive to heat, that is senior citizens, children, could be you. If you don't have air conditioning, it has been brutal today. The heat is just ridiculous. The Community Resource Center at the main San Leandro Library, location 300 Estadio Avenue, will be open Wednesday the 7th, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Thursday, September 8th, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And in addition to that, we have a wonderful library in our midst here in Castro Valley, located at 3600 Norbridge Avenue. There is air conditioning. There is free Wi-Fi. There is you can plug in your devices. There's electrical outlets so you can charge your phone, your iPad, your laptop. You can also use the Wi-Fi free of charge at the Castro Valley Library. Let me give you their hours of operation. Monday, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. That doesn't help you because we're here at Tuesday. So Tuesday, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So there's still time if you want to skedaddle over to the Castro Valley Library. Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. as well. Friday, the library is closed. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. That again, friends, is the hours of operation at the Castro Valley Library, located at 3600 Norbridge Avenue. They do have air conditioning. They have free Wi-Fi. They also have electrical outlets for you to charge your devices. That would be your cell phone, your laptop, your iPad. And I feel like rather foolish for not mentioning the other things that the library has. They have books. They have books on CD. They actually have, you can borrow a laptop. They also have computers where you can book an hour on their computer if you don't have your own device to use. And our moderator just posted up a link. There is a pledge page if you wanted to pledge directly to us. You can also send stars. That is fine. Some updates from some folks. Let's see. AJ says, this weather, geez. Yeah, it's on fire, AJ. I hope you're doing well. Marlon is checking in with the countdown to Christmas. 109 days until Christmas. There you go. Let's see. There was somebody else who had a comment here that I wanted to make sure I didn't overlook. Good evening, Nathan. Welcome to the show. John says he took his youngest fishing at Lake Chabot on Saturday morning. It was great. Good fishing at Lake Chabot. You need to know the prime locations to do the fishing there. I will not divulge the hot spots, but I'm sure if you end up going to Lake Chabot and talking to some folks, they'll let you know the cool spots to fish. I think Raccoon Bay is a hot spot. Anyways, AJ says it's time to start playing some Christmas music, just not the Mariah Carey song. That's a little bit too much. But since I'm giving you some calendar stuff, you guys need to be aware that this Saturday, I know I've mentioned this quite a few times, quite a few weeks, but I want to make sure you guys don't miss this. It's the 50th annual Castro Valley Fall Festival, Saturday, September 10, Sunday, September 11th. The hours both days are the Saturday the 10th is going to be 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then Sunday, which is the 11th, that is going to be 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. There will be road closures for this event. It starts at Redwood Road. It goes a couple blocks in the other direction. This is going to be, again, the 50th annual Fall Festival. Wonderful folks are the co-chairs. That is Todd Anglin, Janella Anguiano, and there's going to be great food. There's going to be awesome vendors, fun for the whole family, live performers, live bands. Don't miss it. every year. John says he can't stand that song, the Mariah Carey Christmas song. Once you hear it, you can hear it once every Christmas, and you hear it every day, even if it's not even being played anywhere. It's one of those. I think that it's an earworm. It's the peanut butter on the brain. It just sticks in your head. It's a good song. It's a great song. I personally don't like it. Anyways, this Saturday and Sunday, the 10th and 11th, don't miss the 50th annual Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce Fall Festival. It is coming back bigger and better after missing 2 years due to the pandemic. You know about that. Don't need to tell you. And again, last call. Oh, Bob's back. Glad you're here, Bob. Last call for the 50th annual Castro Valley Fall Festival. Saturday, September 10, Sunday, September 11th. This event is free of charge. There is no charge to peruse the wonderful booths and aisles of vendors, local officials, local schools, you name it. It's at the Fall Festival, and it's going to be a blast. I will be there at some point, checking it out, saying hello to friends. The next thing I wanted to mention to you guys, I've mentioned this every week, but I definitely can't stress enough of the awesomeness of this event coming up. It is the Castro Valley Light Parade, November 12th. One of my favorite events in Castro Valley, among many others, but Nathan is asking, how's everyone doing with this weather? I think everyone is basically just surviving and waiting patiently for it to end. And it doesn't look like it's going to really end, and we're not going to get back to normal until early next week. That's what I just heard on KCBS. So, but the good thing is it's going to be over, and I think today was the hottest day of this entire heat wave. So there's that. You guys just got to hang in there, and it will be over. It'll end. Again, definitely mark your calendar. Take a pen to your calendar on the wall. Mark your phone. Do not forget. Do not miss the Castro Valley Light Parade, November 12th. What a blast. What a wonderful event. It's at nighttime. It's during the evening. There are road closures for that event as well, so be mindful about that on November 12th during the evening hours. Hey, okay. Thank you, John. John says he wants to give a shout out to Castro Valley News. You guys and gals are great. Thank you, John. Last thing that I wanted to mention before we get to the Midway giveaway, and I will be getting to the Midway giveaway on time. Don is giving a shout out to Classy Canine Wiggle Rumps. I want to mention the new Indigo shop that's going to be coming to Castro Valley. It's at the old Cuttery location right across from the Castro Village Shopping Center on Santa Maria. This is a cool gift and jewelry shop. They apparently have a current shop in Oakland on Lakeshore Drive, I believe. And from what I've seen on their Facebook page, I've never been to their shop in Oakland, so I'm just telling you what I've seen on their Facebook page. Nathan says he loves Castro Valley News. Nathan, we love you too. Thank you for the compliment. But Indigo Shop, one less empty storefront in Castro Valley is going to be great. From what I've seen, it looks like the shop is going to be cool. I don't want to take anything away from all of the other wonderful gift shops that we have in Castro Valley. That's Elevate over on Somerset, Artisan Place over near Safeway. There's so many other awesome gift shops, but the more the merrier. So there you go. We are going to be having, they're going to be opening in the winter, apparently. That's a bit of ways. but from what I've seen, like I said on their Facebook page, it looks like a cool shop. It looks like they have some fun stuff. So anything that's going to bring more people to our downtown area with money to spend, to purchase, and support independent businesses, that is great. This is not a huge chain business. They look to be independent. Like I said, there's only one other location in Oakland. So welcome to our town. Indigo Shop. John says he wants to give a shout out to the firefighters and sheriff's department and CHP. Giant shout out to the first responders here in town. Also to Falk. They are the paramedics. But yes, John, I echo your sentiment. Supporting our firefighters, sheriffs, and CHP presence here in town. So let me cross off those things. Yeah, John says it's hot for them as well, especially if they're out of their vehicle or whatever, dealing with situations in our town. Historically, us here at Castro Valley News, historically, we've done a lot of ride-alongs with the CHP and the sheriffs, and we film them. We haven't done any recently because of the pandemic and the COVID regulations and all that, and just people wanting to be safe, and that's respectable. But historically, during the hot weather is when the sheriffs and CHP and fire, it's when wild things happen. It's when they get a whole lot more calls for service because, people are frustrated in the heat. Of course, for fire, the heat, it's a fire risk. So that happens. But definitely shout out to CHP and the Alameda County Sheriffs during this hot weather. Historically, a lot of the first responders, when it comes to law enforcement, it is known that when it's a hot night or a hot day, more calls come in. Micaiah just sent 200 stars. This is Micaiah's 23rd week. Thank you, Micaiah. And before anybody asks, I received a message before the show. Michael B has a Little League meeting, so he's not going to be with us, but he might join us later in the show. So I wanted to make sure everyone knew Michael B is okay, and he was gracious and awesome enough to send me a message prior to the show. Don says, shout out to Chris with Blue Koi Solutions. Blue Koi Solutions, anything is possible. John was a trainee in the fire department in Reading. Wow. Thank you again, Micaiah, for the 200 stars. Since Micaiah just sent stars, I will give you the lowdown when it comes to stars. There's a button you can click here. You can purchase stars. They do cost money. The cool thing is the stars that you purchase, you can send them directly to Castro Valley News. You don't have to. We love you just the same. But it is a cool way to show your love and support in a monetary way. And I also need to let you know that Meta, Facebook, whatever they're called this week, they do take a smidge of your purchase price, but the bulk of your purchase price for stars goes directly to the live content creator of your choice. That would be not Facebook. Don't give them your money. They have enough already. They have oodles and oodles of money. But the live content creator of your choice, hopefully it's Castro Valley News. We love your support. You don't have to send stars, but again, there's an icon you can click right here. You purchase stars, you do the little boop, 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 boop thing on your keyboard, and the stars go to us. The money comes to us. Thank you so much to everyone who chooses to send stars. Thank you so much. Last star sender was Micaiah, and again, the stars queen, the reigning queen, that is Tiffany. 39 weeks. Thank you, Tiffany. Anyways, you don't have to send stars, but if you'd like to, that would be awesome. I don't have anything else that I wanted to. Yeah, let's get to this. I do have a couple minutes. I don't think I have enough time. We have a. Ross says, shout out to Don with One Bad Apple Records. I'll give you this, because this will fill up a couple moments, and this is definitely valuable information for you. Quite a few of our listeners are business owners here in Castro Valley, and it's really my honor to have them come back to the show very frequently. And Micaiah, who just sent 200 stars, Micaiah owns Restore and Rework on San Carlos Avenue. This is not a paid ad, but I'm going to give you some information when it comes to this business. Its own. Good evening, Aaron. Welcome to the show. Aaron, right on. Restore and Rework on San Carlos. If you don't know where San Carlos Avenue is, please find it and find Restore and Rework. It's an awesome vintage and upscaled shop with one-of-a-kind gifts. Just super, super awesome stuff. Tiffany says her 9-year-old son asked me to tell everyone hello. And Aaron says, can you give a shout out to my son, Liam? Liam, welcome to the show. Big shout out to Liam. Thank you for watching, Liam. I hope you're staying cool in this hot weather. Your parents are awesome. And there you go. Our moderator just shared the link for Restore and Rework on San Carlos Avenue. Again, if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind gift, vintage stuff, super cool, unique items, Restore and Rework is your destination. Micaiah also sells a lot of specialty paints that are really geared towards like old furniture to upscale and renew those things. And she knows her stuff. So if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind gift, go check out Restore and Rework on San Carlos Avenue and say hi to Micaiah, because she's awesome. And while you're parked and perusing the wonderful things at Restore and Rework, stay parked right there, but head on over to Castro Valley Boulevard and say hi to Don at One Bad Apple Records on Castro Valley Boulevard. He is your go-to dude when it comes to vinyl, CDs, DVDs, all sorts of cool stuff. Don also just recently started something called the Discount Dungeon, which is a room of records and other stuff that are on sale, priced to move, super cool, awesome stuff. And you guys know how awesome Don is. He's been a regular with the show here for years, and Don is just a sweetheart. He's an awesome guy. I am honored to say Don is my friend. With that said, Kathy says hello to Liam. And Don says, hi, Liam and Aaron. I hope I'm pronouncing Liam's name correct. It could be Liam, but I think it's Liam. And also Jean says hello to Aaron and Liam. I'm making sure I'm saying Liam's name as many times as possible because we are so glad that you are watching and everyone's giving you a shout out. Also, if you're at One Bad Apple Records on Castro Valley Boulevard, it's across the street from one of our oldest businesses, 95 years old, Pete's Ace Hardware on Castro Valley Boulevard. I don't need to tell you where it's at. I don't need to tell you what they do, but I will just the same because they're awesome. They've been in business 95 years. Their owner is Linda Rourke, and she's awesome. That business does so much stuff for our community. It's ridiculous. They support the Rotary Club. They support the Chamber of Commerce. They support countless fundraisers. They support Castro Valley News. Here's our magazine. And Pete's Ace Hardware has been an advertiser in our magazine since day one, right here. Since our very first magazine years ago, Pete's Ace Hardware has been a staunch supporter of us and so many other things in our community. Aaron says, thanks everyone. Liam thinks he's famous now. Liam, you are famous. Ross says, hi to Tiffany's 9-year-old son. Aaron says we made his night. So there you go. There is, in and of itself, right there, the best thing that happened. during the entire episode. We made Liam's night. Janella's with us. Janella says, happy Tuesday. The Fall Festival is finally here. It is happening this weekend. Janella just sent 800 stars. Thank you, Janella. And this is Janella's 9th week. Thank you, Janella. And yes, Janella just gave a reminder of the 50. Oh, man, I'm late for the Midway. I'm going to say this super fast. This weekend is the gigantic Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce 50th Annual Fall Festival. Go out on Castro Valley Boulevard and peruse the wonderful booths, the entertainment, the food, the community booths. It's going to be a great event. Mark is with us as well. Mark says, sorry he's late. Mark, you're just on time for being awesome. So there you go. Welcome to the show. Let's get to the Midway giveaway because I am late and I want to keep this show rolling on time. All right. So tonight we've got a 20. Oh my goodness. I wrote this wrong. This is 40. Oh, holy moly. Sorry about that. Not as advertised. This is $40 to Jen's Cupcakes and Parties. Jen, if you are watching and listening, my humble apologies for listing the amount incorrect. I thought it was $25. This is $40. Holy smokes. Mark just sent 1,000 stars. Holy smokes. Thank you, Mark. And this is Mark's 22nd week. Thank you, Mark. You are awesome, Mark. Thank you. Jean says hello to Mark. Don says Mark is our spark. Janella says Jen is awesome. Yes, she is. And I apologize. Holy smokes. This is $40, not $25 as advertised. Egg and cupcake icing on my face. I apologize. Good evening, Maggie. Welcome back to the show. It's been a minute. We are glad you can join us again. Ross says Janella is an awesome real estate seller. Janella is an awesome real estate person. She's with Century 21 on Redwood Road. Janella is an awesome person when it comes to volunteering her time to the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, in addition to the Rotary Club and all sorts of other stuff. Janella, you are amazing. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for everything that you do in the community. Without further ado, I am 4 minutes late, and I apologize for that because I definitely want to keep this thing rolling on time. Bob says his granddaughter turns the Big 5 Sunday. Cupcakes are up her alley, so you're going to have to win this one, Bob. Yes, $40 to Jen's Cupcakes and Parties. If you have not seen Jen's Cupcakes and Parties creation, go to their Facebook page right now. She does amazing stuff. Wow. So anyways, let's get to the Midway giveaway. And before that, I need to let you know that our Midway giveaway sponsor is Castro Valley Sanitary District. And I'm going to copy and paste their website for your perusal in the comments. Oops. There you go. It is www.cvsan.org. And talking about the Fall Festival, look for the CVSAN booth at the Fall Festival. Stop by their booth to win cool prizes and learn about the wastewater services they provide. Again, that is Castro Valley Sanitary District, also known as CVSAN. They handle wastewater, recycling, and trash collection here in Castro Valley. They do the contract with the trash collector, which is ACI out of San Leandro. But you can find more information if you have questions at www.cvsan.org. They have so many things for you to find out about on their website. It's a great website. Also, if you have further questions and you wanted to stop by their office, they're here in Castro Valley, located at 21040 Marshall Street. You can also call them at 510-537-0757 during regular business hours if you have questions or comments or concerns to bring to their attention. Thank you so much, CV San. With that said, I am going to post up a link to their website so that you can edify yourself on the wonderful things that Castro Valley Sanitary District does in our community. Now, let's get to the Midway giveaway. $40 of deliciousness to Jen's Cupcakes and Parties. I want to give a huge thank you to Jen, who donated 2 of these cards for us to give to you guys during the show. Thank you so much, Jen. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. So, with that said, the Midway giveaway works as such. Every episode, there's a trivia question, and the first person to correctly text the answer to 510-331-9112 wins the gift certificate for the episode. And again, $40 of deliciousness, Jen's Cupcakes and Parties. Again, you have to text your answers to 510-331-9112 to win. 510-331-9112. Janella has the pun of the night, Jen-erosity. I love it. Thank you, Janella. That could also be Jan-erosity for Janella as well. Right back at you, Janella. So again, 510-331-9112 is the text line. The first person to provide the correct answer to the trivia question wins the gift certificate to Jen's Cupcakes and Parties. And I have been told that the winner can use this card Saturday and Sunday at the Fall Festival if you wish to do so. You can also use them on their online shop. Maureen just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Maureen. This is Maureen's, I think this is Maureen's first week. I haven't seen you for a while, Maureen. Welcome back. Welcome back to Maureen. So let's get to the Midway giveaway without further ado. Again, you have to text your answers to 510-331-9112. And it honestly isn't. It's such an odd show to not have Michael B saying he's going to beat everyone for the Midway giveaway. Michael B, we love you. We miss you. Again, Michael B is at a Little League meeting in Jackson, so he can't join us, but he said he would be with us Sunday, and he said later in the show if he could join us. So I am super late. I apologize. 510-331-9112 is the text line without further stammering, stumbling, or brouhaha lala stuff on my end. Let's get to it. Thank you. Aaron just said Michael will beat everyone tonight. So tonight's Midway giveaway question is, which Castro Valley business sign has 2 arrows pointing at each other? First person to text 510-331-9112. First person texting in the correct answer to that question. What Castro Valley business sign has 2 arrows pointing at each other? Thank you, Maggie, for the 500 stars. Whoa. We've got some guesses coming in here. Let me give you the incorrect guesses. CV Bowl, not correct. Val's, not correct. Boulevard Burger, not correct, but Boulevard Burger has a notorious arrow. We can talk about that later. This is Maggie's 7th week. Thank you for the 500 stars. Maggie, wow. So there is a business in Castro Valley that has a business sign. It's got 2 arrows pointing at each other. Arrows are pointing directly at each other. What is the name of that business? A lot of people are guessing Boulevard Burger. Nope, they have 1 arrow. 510-331-9112 is the text line to send your guesses to. What Castro Valley business sign has two arrows pointing at each other? What is the name of the business that has a sign in Castro Valley that has two arrows pointing at each other, directly at each other? Not curly Q, they are pointing directly at each other. Janella is asking for a hint. The hint is, it is... someone guessed the Aeroplane Company. Another person is guessing Chipotle. Neither are correct, but great guesses just the same. I'll give you the question one more time. Mohammed sent 200 stars. Thank you, Mohammed. This is Mohammed's first week sending stars. Welcome to the show, Mohammed. And welcome to the show, Mahaned. I said that incorrect. Mahaned. Someone's guessing Subway. Not correct. Someone is guessing Casper's. Not correct. Great guesses. Wonderful guesses. Someone is guessing McDonald's. Not correct. Those are golden arches. But Janelle says she'll send 200 more stars for a hint. I think the hint that let me think of a hint that doesn't really let the cat out of the bag directly. Someone is guessing Sherry's. Not correct. Let me think of a hint that doesn't really give it away. Someone's guessing Pizza Express. Not correct, but they are someone else is guessing Subway. A lot of guesses for Subway. Subway is not correct. Boulevard Burger is not correct. What was the other one? CV Bowl. A lot of people were guessing that. Not correct. All right, Tiffany. Tiffany is asking for a hint, and I'm going to give that up. Janelle is asking the same hint. It is not a restaurant. So 2 people were asking for that hint. And there it is. It is not a restaurant. Someone is guessing Chabot Theater. Not correct. Maureen just sent in 200 more stars. So that is 250 stars for Maureen. Thank you, Maureen. It is not Nations. Aaron's asking for another hint. It is not Rudy's Donuts, but Rudy's is delicious. Whoa, Rudy's is great. Not Nations. Let's see. Janella just sent 200 more stars. Thank you so much. It's not Ace Hardware. So that brings Janella up to... it's not Workbench. It's not Long's Drugs. That is Janella's. Janella has sent in 850 stars. Not Ace Hardware. It's not... Bob just guessed Bob's Big Boy. No, that's not correct. But that's a great guess, Bob. The Marketplace, not correct. It is not a restaurant. It is not a place that sells food. Not CV Lumber. Let me make sure I'm not missing any guesses here. It is not Hallmark. It is not TJ Maxx. It is not Morrison Heating. It is not Hallmark. It's not One Bad Apple, but I will give another shout out. I will gladly give another shout out to One Bad Apple Records on Castro Valley Boulevard. I will give you another hint. It is on Castro Valley Boulevard, not Al's Market, not Eden Bicycles, not Bank of the West. We're just going to give shout outs to every business in Castro Valley, and I love it. So there is a Castro Valley business sign. It is not at a restaurant, and it is in our downtown area of Castro Valley. It has 2 arrows pointing at each other, directly at each other. It's not AM, PM. These arrows are going right to each other, pointing at each other. This business does not sell food of any type. So it's not a convenience store. Someone is guessing H&R Block. H&R Block is coming to Castro Valley, but it's not H&R Block. H&R Block is moving in at the former sandwich shop next to Safeway at the corner of Lake Chabot Road and Castro Valley Boulevard. A lot of people guessing Rudy's. Not correct. It's not Castro Valley Pet Hospital. Making sure I'm not missing any guesses here. I gave you the question and the hints in their entirety. Which Castro Valley business sign has 2 arrows pointing directly at each other? This is not a food retailer. It's not a business that sells food, and it is in our downtown area of Castro Valley. It is not Rite Aid. It is not CVS. It is not the tire place by Safeway. Muhammad is guessing Daily Dose. Not correct. This is a business that does not sell food at all. It is not CVS. It does not sell food. It does not sell pharmaceuticals. Does not sell magazines. Those are a lot of hints. It is not Blenzers. It is not a food retailer. I'll give it to Ross because Ross has the location, but Ross does not have the name. It is the body shop on San Miguel and Castro Valley Boulevard. It is Fix Auto Collision. Ross got it. Congratulations, Ross. It is Fix Auto Collision. Look them up. There's 2 arrows pointing directly at each other. Fix Auto. The arrows, I think, represent the X in Fix. Congratulations, Ross. Ross, I know how to get this to you, and I will bring this by tomorrow for you. Congratulations, Ross. Right on. Let's get to the rest of the show. I will give you the question and the answer in its entirety. The Castro Valley business sign that does not sell food or any foodstuffs, they do not sell sodas, and their sign does have 2 arrows pointing at each other, is Fix Auto Collision, 3142 Castro Valley Boulevard. Congratulations, Ross. Ross says you're welcome. Janella says, great job, Ross. And there you go. Ross just unearthed Google Maps. Bob texted in, good for Ross. Congratulations, Ross. Let's get to the rest of the show here, shall we? Let's see, we did Midway. Did that. While we're... Yeah, Don says Ross is the boss. There's a new segment that I'm going to be introducing tonight that we will be doing hopefully every episode, if not every other episode. I want to help you guys know more about the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. They help local businesses. They're the folks that are organizing the Fall Festival this weekend. With that said, I want to let you guys know the new chamber members that have joined the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. And Norma Guardano, Bay Area Properties, EXP Realty, Red Wolf Ranch, Smart Cleaners and Alterations, the Castro Valley Women's Club, Turner Communications Group, LLC, Amphora Nueva. Oh, I pronounced that right. Wow, I'm proud of myself. Woodrow Woods School, Fearless Martial Arts Academy, LLC, Traffic Management Incorporated. And thank you, Janella. This year marks the 85th year for the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations to 85 years of good work in the community, and also congratulations on 50 years of the wonderful Fall Festival. So that's going to be a regular segment of the show. It doesn't take up a lot of time, but I just wanted you guys to know that I really appreciate and love the good work that the Chamber of Commerce does to help our businesses. And every week I will be naming a few of the businesses that are new members to the Chamber of Commerce as a courtesy to the good work that the Chamber of Commerce does for us business owners like myself. So let's get to the I Thought You Would Never Ask segment. I have one question here that I would like to share with you. And again, there is an email address. It is themburningquestions@gmail.com. And you can email your questions, your comments, your concerns to that email address, and they will be discussed anonymously during the show. So if you're bashful, or if you're shy, or if you have like a controversial question or topic that you think the group here should be discussing, send it to that email address and we will talk about it without mentioning your name. And I think it's pretty cool because, you know, people are sometimes bashful about some topics, and people may have something controversial that they want to bring up. So we have one question this week. And again, the email address is themburningquestions@gmail.com. Please keep that inbox full with your questions, comments, concerns, recipe suggestions, whatever, shenanigan ideas. Email them there. We'll talk about them. What are your thoughts regarding why some people in Castro Valley don't like it when things outside Castro Valley are discussed? For example, if you post something about San Leandro, people sometimes complain. Do people here never leave Castro Valley? That's a good question. That's a very good question. It's similar to one that we discussed a couple times before in regards to someone's I thought you would never ask question was in regard to why do people complain when the topic of Hayward comes up. It's an interesting animal when it comes to things that are posted on our page that are not Castro Valley specific. Sometimes I think maybe people are just so proud of Castro Valley, and I think another thing that comes into play is that the name of the page is Castro Valley News, so I can understand there's some pushback when it comes to that. My thoughts why Castro Valley people don't like it when things non-Castro Valley are discussed or brought up. I think those two things are the biggest things that kind of come into play. That yes, the page is called Castro Valley News, and why would you be sharing something about Hayward? A good answer to that is, and also specifically to San Leandro, and this kind of came up rather recently when we gave away the gift certificate to Paradiso in San Leandro. There was someone who came on the page and said, why doesn't Castro Valley News support local businesses? And my suggestion is just look at the page and see all of the past gift certificates that we've given out to Rudy's Donuts or Boulevard Burger or JP's or Norman's or Doug's or Denica's, Pizza Ace Hardware. We've given away gift certificates to One Bad Apple Records, Restore and Rework as well. I love Castro Valley. Ross says, love thy neighbor unless they are outside Castro Valley with a question mark. That seems to be the sentiment sometimes. And to be honest with you guys, we have an audience that is not just Castro Valley. We have an audience that goes across the Bay Area, across the nation sometimes, across the world, globally. It's nuts. But that is the power of social media. And I could apologize to people who are upset when we post things that are outside Castro Valley, but I'm not going to, because those communities deserve some love too. And I think people from San Leandro and Hayward come to Castro Valley and give us some love too. So that's that on that question. Let's get to something else. I have another cool story to share with you guys. Since there's like a couple minutes left, I wanted to share another news story. Since the story about the BCO, I think BCO is the correct pronunciation of the last name. It might be BCO. BCO. Let's see. Janella says, because it's called Castro Valley News, but a lot of times it relates, so it's relevant. Thank you, Janella. I agree. Bob says, when my wife worked in Pleasanton and told people she was from Castro Valley, people thought she lived at the other side of the world. Castro Valley people feel that way about our neighbors, just like Cal Pride. So that's a good point that I didn't think of and I didn't bring up. It is Castro Valley Pride, so which is a great event, a great organization, but it is Pride in Castro Valley, which I think. And thank you so much, Bob. You hit the nail on the head when it comes to the pride of our community. That's a definite other part of why people don't like it when things that are non-Castro Valley end up discussed on our page here. Moderators asking, has the CV cupboard been relocated? My understanding is it has a new home. That location has not been released yet. As soon as that comes up, we will let you know. Actually, the cupboard will let you know first, and then we will follow their lead when it comes to that. So there's a few moments left here. I want to share another cool news story. This is an actual clipping from the Daily Review. Thank you, Janella. You were so kind. But so this clipping is, let me look this up because my math is subpar at best. This is let me double check that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 54-year-old story from the Daily Review. Maggie says she does not live in Castro Valley and she supports Castro Valley big time. Maggie, that's an understatement. Maggie is an amazing person who lives outside of Castro Valley but does tons and tons and tons of stuff for Castro Valley. So, you know what? Maggie just reinforced the sentiment of we're a small community. We show love to other small communities. Those small communities show love to us. So I think we're all on this together. Anyways, I have a couple of minutes that I wanted to share this wonderful story with you guys. This is a great story. People really, really loved the BCO wedding story from Saturday's episode, and it was a rip-roaring story. Here's another story from the Daily Review from 1968 that is hilarious. This is great, and I'm just going to read this to you now, but I'll share it on the page later tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. But it's a short couple paragraph story it's a blast. So the headline is, Deputies Arrest Hippies After Park Closing Time. So in 1968, this incident made a small headline in the Daily Review. I'll give you the headline one more time. Deputies arrest hippies after park closing time. In Castro Valley, sheriff's deputies arrested 21 hippies last night for trespassing after closing time at Earl Warren Park in Castro Valley. If you don't know where Earl Warren Park is, it's on Paradise Knolls between Center and Crow Canyon. It's the dog park now, but there's a whole large area there. So let me give that first paragraph one more again. Castro Valley, sheriff's deputies arrested 21 hippies last night for trespassing after closing time at Earl Warren Park in Castro Valley. Captain T.L. Hochins said the arrests were ordered after he consulted with the district attorney's office and cleared up legal technicalities. Local homeowners have lodged frequent complaints recently about late-night disturbances at the park. A petition was reportedly circulating asking for police action. All of the hippies is the word being used in this story. All of the hippies, ranging from 15 15 to 22 years old, live in Castro Valley with one exception, a Hayward resident. 2 were also charged with suspicion of possession of marijuana and 1 with suspicion of drunkenness. So, way back in 1968, this hit the Richter scale when it comes to the Daily Review. Hippies, 21 of them, and I don't know how you tell what a hippie is just by looking at them, unless they have a shirt that says hippie or it's on their cap that says I'm a hippie. 21 hippies were arrested for trespassing after closing time at Earl Warren Park. That's the dog park, 4594 Paradise Knolls. It's between Canyon and Crow Canyon. It's a cool little park. 21 hippies were arrested in 1968 for late night disturbances at the park. Some had marijuana. One was arrested for suspicion of drunkenness. Thank you guys for joining me again for another awesome show. Let me give you the stars. Honor roll. Thank you so much, Janella, for 850 stars. This is Janella's 9th week. Bob sent 50 stars. Bob's 5th week. Tiffany sent 100 stars. This is Tiffany's 39th week. She is the queen of stars. Mahanad sent 200 stars. Mahanad's 1st week. I apologize for mispronouncing your name earlier, Mahanad. Thank you for joining us. You were a first-time viewer. Ross sent 50 stars. Ross's 2nd week. Kathy, 50 stars. 22 weeks for Kathy. Maureen, 250 stars. Maureen's 1st week. Dennis, 200 stars. Dennis's 38th week sending stars. Thank you, Dennis. Eileen sent 200 stars. Eileen's 38th week. Micaiah sent 200 stars. 23 weeks for Micaiah. Maggie sent 500 stars. This is Maggie's 7th week. SC joined us and sent 200 stars. SC's 1st week, first time listener. Also, Mark sent in 1,000 stars. Mark has sent stars 22 weeks. And a hearty welcome to our first time listeners, viewers, Ginger, Mahanad, and SC. Thank you to everyone who listened. Congratulations to Ross. You won $40 of deliciousness at Jen's Cupcakes and Parties. Thank you again to Jen to sending this over and donating this to the show and making it so much better. My name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. We do this live thing Saturdays and Tuesday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. I hope everyone stays cool and healthy in this heat. Again, the San Leandro Library, 300 Estadio, also the Castro Valley Library. They have air conditioning. Go check them out. Also, if you want an insider tip, this is a pro tip. The best place to go on a hot day, shout out to Lucky's and their walk-in booze closet. You open a door, you can walk in. It is refrigerated. Close it. Don't stay in there because it's super, super cold. Anyways, as always, a reminder, the Fall Festival is Saturday and Sunday. And another reminder, we do the show Saturdays and Tuesdays, 7 to 8 p.m. And as always, if you're after getting all the honey, then you don't go killing all the bees. Have a great evening, everyone.